Oh, we are live.
All right, we are live. We pushed this live. I was checking it. That's okay. I was going there so that I would check it. Well, nobody's quite there yet. They're coming in.
It
They're
takes a
coming in.
minute for everybody to get in
I
anyway,
know.
and I see first from Tom Brick. Yes, you are first. Welcome to one of our final streams of 2024. My name's Mary again, for anyone who doesn't know me. I'm sure you know Dan. We're going to do a couple streams just to recap the end of the year, but also just have a little bit of fun as we close out the year. And Dan, I'm really excited that you joined me. Thanks for doing this with us.
Well, Mary, as always, thank you for having me. Okay, and I'm glad. We didn't have the little screen to get people the preview screen. And to be honest, I usually don't go with the preview screen because I always feel
Mm-mm.
like it's better to like be here with some light banter while people are coming in.
I agree.
Um, and so and also that way I can right now I am making sure I have everything configured right. I want to get my chat larger. That is it's funny. There are these features that um I don't like. I do a fair amount of streaming, but there's certain features that like I just never started using, right? And for whatever
Right.
reason. In particular, I didn't like use the chat appearance to make it bigger, right? And so, but I was always squinting, and then I was like, oh, I got to fix this, and so I hunted around, and now I know where that control is. Although you always have to hunt around to find the right thing.
There's nothing better though than just kind of like tinkering with these streams as we go live and kind of figuring them out. And I honestly think though also for slash Twitch, it's important for us to know these features and to enjoy them with you and have some fun. So we are doing stream together right now. Myself and Dan on the slash Twitch channel, which I think is great, but you're also streaming as DJ Clancy. So a good use of our systems and something we'll be doing a lot more in 2025. But we have some fun planned for today on our final streams, and there's a couple. So I just want to reiterate when Dan and I are concluded, the fun does not end. Don't go anywhere. We're actually going to be live for several hours today. This is Twitch's last main day as a company. I really appreciate this, but Twitch as a company usually does let most of the staff take a couple weeks off, relax, and come back into 2025 like eager to do a lot more stuff in the new year. But we're going to be taking a break soon. So for our last final streams, Dan and I will be going over Twitch's recap and surprising some streamers by dropping in. And then we will also be tossing it to Meg Cayley for her holiday bonanza. Meg has lots of fun and surprises in store for all of you, and it's going to be such a fun show. So there's lots of different things for you to enjoy as we close out our final working day of the year. Dan, how are you feeling? You're not even at your house. I know you're not. Where are you? Where are
I am
you?
not
Where
at
in the
my
world is
house.
Dan?
I'm not at my house. Where is Dan? That is what my kids and my wife ask regularly. Where in the world is
Aww.
Dan? I am down in LA right now.
Hmm.
And I am actually in Amazon has this thing they call Studio 126,
Yes.
which they had built for the music team had built it, and so there are a bunch of different rooms, and we have one room set up that it's our Twitch streaming room that we can use whenever we want. And a lot of the rooms here are like really nice space, but so it's interesting because I like simplicity, but some of
Hmm.
the rooms here are the ones where you have like where you are, and then there's a whole nother control room. And so like this is the room they used for the Beast game stream yesterday, but then they have all this complexity. And I was like, no, we need to have one room where there's a computer. You're streaming from the computer. You don't need someone in the control room. You
Yeah.
can control everything. And so this is the one room in here where you can control everything. I actually we have a piano in case I ever stream my personal
Of
streams. In
course
fact,
that you do. Did you ask for that piano to be put in there, Dan?
I did in case because I streamed this morning with Sax Dragon, and I
Oh,
didn't know if he
nice.
was going to ask me to do anything, and so I had it here. And I had thought about streaming this afternoon after this, but now I have meetings, so I'm not gonna be able to do that.
Well, I'm sorry you have meetings, but
Mhm.
this will be 1
Mhm.
hour of fun, and it's gonna go quickly. Dan and I have 1 hour to, go over some Twitch recap and also surprise some streamers, and just hang out with you all for the last hour of the day. So, Dan, what do you wanna do first? Do you wanna
I
check out
think we need
recap,
to
or do you
start
wanna
we
look
have
at
to
a streamer?
we need to kick it off and surprise a streamer,
Okay,
okay?
let's do that.
That's how we wanna do it, so we have a gift for, some of these lucky streamers, and I think you will quickly figure out, um, um what the gift is, once we get going, but, we won't tell you till the first one, and then you will figure out what the gift is, and many of you probably already know. So and we
No,
are
they
going to
don't.
start browsing, okay?
Let's let's
So,
start browsing.
and Mary, this is what I'm gonna do because I'll be moving around on browsing, okay?
Okay.
And, I think you have the channel up, so you'll see what I'm browsing, correct?
I will see who you're browsing, but you can
Okay.
always tell me as well,
Alright,
and
so
then we
here
can
we
talk about
are.
the streamer a little bit.
Here we are, and for everyone, we're gonna be dropping in on them, okay? And,
We're gonna try. Yeah, they have
yeah,
to accept us.
yeah, they don't know that this is happening, and we're dropping in as Twitch, so it's a little strange to drop in as Twitch.
It
Um,
is.
I will be curious to see we may have to drop into chat and then get them to invite us, but we will see how this works. This is we did this, at a partner party and ended up working, although that was from my account.
It did.
So, um
So, I mean, this is a gamble in multiple ways, and I think as I was mentioning earlier, I think it is important that Twitch tries to see how this works, but because we haven't asked these creators in advance, like, we didn't message these creators and say, "Hey, we're gonna drop in on you," like, wink, wink, like, "Make sure you're ready," wink, wink. They don't know, and so we actually don't know how this is gonna go. They could deny us or, like, we might struggle to find somebody, so we're kind of testing it and just seeing how it goes. I like doing this kind of stuff. I think, Dan, you're also kind of open to just seeing how it works, so it's a fun
Actually,
test.
I would almost say this, Mary, another you say I'm open, and you like it. I'd say I lean into this, and in fact,
Yeah,
I think everyone will enjoy this whenever we talk about streaming on slash Twitch. I'm always like, "Well, I'll just stream from
do
my
it.
computer. We don't
Yeah.
need vMix,"
And then
and
I
Mary's
have a
more like,
panic attack. That's true. Let's be clear here. Dan is super into it, and I want to die because it freaks me out of doing these things live on our main, but I
"Yeah."
like trying it, and I think we should get adjusted to trying it. So,
And
Dan, you win.
And that is the way Twitch is. It's messy, right? Because that's the way live is, and I always say if you've never had audio problems with an audience watching you, then you've never streamed with an audience watching you. And so the question isn't if we will have audio problems as we drop in on
It's
people,
when.
it's when. Okay. All right. So you all can see the list of folks.
I can
Okay.
see a list of
Um,
folks.
I'm gonna suggest that we drop in on, and it's real small on my screen, so
It's small on my
Asiana,
screen too.
because 'cause they're playing, chess, and that's something you can always interrupt, you know?
I
So let's
love
click
that,
me
and I
in.
also think, we are really growing our chess community this year, so what a wonderful, streamer for you to begin with. I mean, um, chess has really grown on Twitch. Let's take a look at Azi
Ozzy
Zana.
Azizana.
And I'm gonna
Who's
take a look at who they are. Their real name is Charlotte, certified yapper. Oh my gosh, of course. Um, Woman-fied master in chess. I just absolutely love to see that. The chess community is so open, and we've had a lot of women chess streamers break out this year, which is very exciting. So, what a great person for you to start with. I'm
right?
going to read a little bit about them. Feel free to interrupt me at any time, Dan, but I'm just going to read a little bit about them so we can know who we're talking to. Um, a
Actually, I'm gonna
computer.
interrupt you real quick,
Yeah.
because one of the things I was wondering about here was how it was gonna work out of being as Twitch and not me in terms of knocking, okay? And whether or not they were gonna treat, us appropriately there. Okay, you can hear her, and I am go ahead, I'm gonna play you go ahead and give him the info while I play around with this, but it may be that knocking his Twitch for whatever reason, we don't appear so that I can knock, but you give him the info, and then I'm gonna play around with something, okay?
Okay, well, we'll
And
see
I'm gonna
how this
mute her
goes.
stream. I'm gonna mute her stream so that way they hear you.
Okay, I will make sure. Okay, so let's learn a little bit about Charlotte. They also go by Charlie, so cute, a computer science student from Germany. Okay, so this streamer is German, just chilling in my one room apartment most of the time. I used to live in a one room, not even, I used to live in a less than 450 square foot studio apartment. So I hear you. I've been competing in chess since I was 9. But she stopped because of university, and she's trying to bring that passion back to life and share it with more people. That's so cute. Um, she has a lot of goals. She's trying to get 2,700 followers, which is wonderful and very admirable. And she's very close. She only has 83 followers to go. So, probably a really great person to follow as we try and see if we can drop in on them.
Okay.
Um,
So, Mary,
yeah.
I do not know why this is the case, okay? But, it is not as we are live as Twitch, it is not letting me knock.
Can you knock as DJ Clancy? Probably not.
I would n well, no, I can. I'm gonna need to go live and join the, stream together session, and this is for everyone watching. Um, uh, it is we were this is one of the things we weren't able to test without going live on slash Twitch for
Mhm.
this. But I don't know why. It must be because it's set up by default to partner and other things, and whatever is the status of the slash Twitch account. Because I'm going to a whole bunch of channels, okay, and none of them is there it is. Hold on. Now I know what's happening. Okay, I think we're good. I
What
think
did you
we're good.
learn?
Well, everyone here is going to really enjoy this. And this people will be clipping their in fact, it's fair for me to answer this question, Mary. Um, a lot of people have been commenting on the experiment that some people see and some people don't that moves the metadata to the top. It is
Oh,
an
right.
experiment that we were trying to get information about another change we're gonna make, and it wasn't intended as a permanent thing. I know a number of people have found it, frustrating. And I always like to keep my
I like it
impersonal
at the
view.
bottom, but go ahead.
I will keep it and I kept looking at the bottom for the knock button, and I didn't see it at the
And it's
bottom.
at the top. Oh, Dan, that's funny. Okay, well,
That is so
now that we've
good.
learned that the knock button is above the
Alright,
player
now I
because of
see
this
where the knock button
experiment,
is, and now I'm
that's
gonna go
funny.
ahead and turn up the volume, and I'm gonna knock. Let's see what she does.
Okay, well, I hope she joins. I know there's a couple people in chat trying to tell her that Twitch is trying to knock, but we'll see what she does.
Mm,
And I know she's also actively in a game. Um, so it's my hope that
yes,
she has the ability to do both.
I'm knocking again.
I'm gonna try and
Let's
message
see.
her as well.
Let's see, maybe it'll work now. Let's see. Do we have it?
I
Do we
don't know
have
if
it?
she's are we joining?
Let's see. Uh, is there a window open? It usually opens a window.
I think they're trying to figure it out right now. A lot of behind the scenes. And I think what's interesting about this, Dan, is like we have to acknowledge, especially when you're surprising someone with a knock-in, again, these are not pre-planned, we're just, like, seeing if people wanna join us, is this actually might be a lot of these streamers' first time even using this product.
Hold on,
And
we
so
it's working. She's hearing you.
oh, that's great. Hi.
Now let's see if we hear her, because I was hearing you on her stream, and we see her there. Azizana, say something here.
I don't hear anything.
I I I was hearing you. Let's see, we were so now I'm gonna go back.
We're close.
Don't worry about the camera. Azizana, can you hear us? Don't worry about the camera. Right now, we can't hear you, so make sure your audio in the, right next
Sorry,
to the
hold
chat
on.
is the right
I
audio.
hear you. I hear
You hear her
you.
now?
I just heard her for a second.
Oh, that's because I have her chat live on,
Okay, I'm getting
I have it.
confused.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm listening to her stream so that way I can hear what she says delayed. Yes, I'm calling from /Twitch.
This is true.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, I think that's working. Let me mute her channel. Say something. Oh, so close.
We are close. I heard her when she said "okay," but when you muted, I didn't hear her again.
I know. That's 'cause what I keep doing is I have her channel live, and then that way I can hear what she's saying, and then you'll hear that sometimes. Okay, let it know how you want to drop in and collaboration. She
Um,
hears us.
oh, that's good. Um, that's the most important thing.
And is it the
And
right mic on the if you hit the drop down on the mic, is it the right
Oh, wait,
mic?
wait, wait, wait. I changed something.
solving audio issues live is so wild.
Yes. That is the thing. The thing about streamers always have this. That's okay. We are gonna go ahead and give you the new.
You can hear us, right?
Do you hear us? Okay, well then let's not worry about it. We are gonna go ahead and give you the news. It's okay. As long as you can hear
Okay.
us, let's not worry about this. Okay? We have a Christmas present for you. Would you like a Christmas present? Mary and I are here to invite you to the partner program. You have been accepted to the partner program, so that is your Christmas present.
Congratulations.
Crazy. Thank you, thank you.
Not only are you invited, you can check your email now because you'll have to accept the partner program email, but it should be in your inbox. But Twitch will also be throwing you some gifted as well as a nice way to get you started for your new
Oh my
partnership.
god. Wow, that is crazy. Okay, that is crazy. I had Okay, thank you so much. Wow, thank you, thank you. Usually when I do this, like the hot
My browser is messing up too. It's amazing how, like, my browser, the audio I don't know if this is Twitch or my browser, but every now and then the audio drops of what I'm watching.
I hope it's not. But that's so exciting. And Azizana, we're so proud of you for being able to hit partner. It's a massive milestone. And we just want to say congratulations and thank you so much for being Twitch's newest partner. Thank you
Yes,
very much.
and Azizana, I wanna thank you for all you've done. Hopefully, you're still hearing us. We've dropped some gift subs in there from Twitch, so I hope you are enjoying that, and, everyone, we're gonna go ahead and jump on, okay? And we're crossing our fingers that, the next one, we don't have, the audio problems. You can see okay, I'm gonna switch over here so you can see.
Thanks, Azizana. Good luck with your game. That was very
Uh,
cute.
Shook
alright.
right now. Thank you.
It's all delayed a little, you know?
That's
And the
great.
delay is a little extra long because we we can hear it on the delay.
Okay, so we have 1 down, Dan. Good job
1 down. 1 down, everyone.
on a successful partnering. And it's wonderful as well for everybody who's in slash Twitch. Feel free to give these brand new partners a follow. I'm watching their view count go way up when we visit, which is so thoughtful and like such a good reflection of this incredible community. So when you're meeting a new affiliate through this who's going to be partnered, which is so exciting, feel free to drop them a follow and say something nice in chat as this is a big deal. It's a big deal for them. And so it's just wonderful that we get to join them on this journey.
Yep, and all right now I'm gonna go ahead and, transition here on stream. There we go, and I'm gonna give her a follow there for my account. There we go.
Oh, that's nice.
Alright, so we got 1 down.
That's great. Do you want to look at Twitch's recap a little bit and see how Twitch has been doing over this last year?
That sounds good. Let's look at the Twitch recap. Let me get, this set up here. Alright, we are good there. I'm going to let me make sure on Twitch's recap. Yes, I am on Twitch's recap.
Dan is doing
Uh,
all this live, you guys. We're putting
and
him
they
to the
usually
test.
like to have the control room do it. I'm like, "No,
I
I got it."
usually make him have somebody else control the stream. Dan is controlling the stream today.
Okay. And I always, one of the things that I do when I control the stream is I never like to keep it simple. That's no
No,
fun.
it's no
And
fun. You like to watch me
yes,
panic?
yes. And so let me go ahead. I am going to adjust OBS now as we talk to
Okay.
get the
Well,
there we
this is a
go.
good time for me while Dan is setting up the next scene for me to just remind all of you that if you check your notifications, you'll know that Twitch's recap is live for you to check. You can check as a viewer and see which streamers you've championed the most this year, which emote you've used the most this year. If you're a streamer, your recap will show things like how many hours broadcast, how many hours watched, which emotes have been used the most in your stream while you were live, which is very exciting. And as a community, Twitch also has a recap. So Twitch, as like a whole collective of all of us, has a recap that we're going to be going over as well. So how many streamers we had this year, hours broadcast, big milestones. Twitch has done a lot in 2024 and we couldn't have done it without you. So this isn't just a reflection of like Twitch itself, but also every person collectively that has made this place so incredible. None of these numbers would actually be possible without you, the community. And so this is a massive victory for everybody. I'm watching Dan in real time navigate the stream and the sizes of this, but you can go to it by going to your notifications. So if you check your notifications, you should see a recent notification from Twitch. I'll check it out too, just to make sure I'm saying it right. But go into the upper right notifications tab. If you go to my channel, you'll see that there is a 2024 recap and even badges are live and you can check it out. And when you click on it, it will take you to a really cool area where you can learn a little bit more about your personal recap, but also the community recap. Which one are we looking at right now, Dan?
We have some ridiculously big numbers. So with these ridiculously big numbers, this
Probably
is
all of
not
Twitch.
my channel,
you
okay?
did you didn't get
No, no, I
9.51
did not
million.
have 879 million hours streamed. If anyone was thinking, that is not the case, okay?
That would have been cool though.
So there we go. So now we are on the ridiculously large numbers,
Okay.
okay? So 21,000,000 active streamers this year.
Wow.
It's a lot of people,
It is a lot, and,
you know?
it's an incredible achievement that so many people are going live, especially for the first time this year, and so I always like to give a shout out to people who tried going live for the very first time because there's a massive technical leap of faith that you take when you go live on Twitch for the very first time. I would say that comparatively to other places, it just takes a lot of guts to go live on Twitch for the first time, and so a big shout out to everybody who went live on Twitch for the very first time this year.
Yeah, and I'll say this about the numbers, like so off I always have this, these kind of 2 feelings about as we talk about these numbers because, a lot of times we try to quantify everything, and then we always want numbers to grow, and I think you often, lose, the context of, what is really happening now, and that's why I like how this is just showing this year how many people Twitch mattered in terms of streaming. 9.51 million of them were new streamers this year, okay?
Mm.
879 million hours. So that's a lot of time streaming. Okay. With 20.35 billion hours watched. And yes, that's billion, Mary, billion.
Mhm.
So that's the thing that makes Twitch so special is the community. And of course, the streamers are the hub of that. But then
They are?
again, the viewers are a massive part of that. And all of y'all are viewing right now. And so we're, contributing to this year's, 20.35 billion.
How exciting. Again, giant collective numbers that wouldn't be possible without all of you streaming or making your first attempts to stream. So congratulations, to each and every one of you for going live. This is a big one too. These are
Okay.
our top categories of the year.
And I have a question for chat. I have streamed in 2 of these 3 categories. So the question is, which one have I not streamed in? And put 1 if it's Grand Theft Auto, 2 if it's just chatting, or 3 if it's Valorant. Which one of these have I not streamed in? Not streamed in. Okay, let's see. I see some 1s, I see some
I
3s.
noticed nobody put 2 because everybody knows that you're
Right, that's the only
singer-songwriter
thing I can do.
extraordinaire, so that's
The
an
only all I
obvious
do is
one.
talk, they say,
Yeah,
you
this
know?
you went to YapCon
Yeah,
2024, but are you
0.
more likely to have played GTA or Valorant is the real
I
question.
I now realize what would have been a better question is how many of these do people think I streamed in? And then that might have been better because then they would have been guessing 1, 2, or 3. So most of y'all are getting it right. I've not streamed in Valorant.
Yeah.
Although, with the bonus round coming up, this was not planned what I'm about to do here, okay?
Uh-oh.
The bonus round starts on December 23rd, and Valorant is the sponsor.
Yes.
So what that means is I need to find a way to stream in Valorant during the bonus round so that way I can have streamed in all 3, categories. So now I have some work to do, um,
I'd
when
like
I
to
get
see you
home.
play a shooter. I think that'll be very funny, Dan, but I
Mhm.
also think, it's a great time for everyone to get involved in one of the biggest games, that have been on Twitch this year, Valorant, and we really are appreciative to them because not only are they bringing back, um, discounts for subs, which is a huge value add and everybody loves that, but the big thing that I heard from streamers that they loved this year was the bonus gifted, and that's coming back too. So if you're gifting 5, you get at least 1 bonus gifted, and that's also thanks to,
Mhm.
Valorant. So, a big thank you to Valorant for, just a nice extra little bit of cheer this holiday season.
And now what I
Love to see it.
realized, I was missing Grand Theft Auto is the world, just
Yeah.
chatting is North America, Asia Pacific is Valorant. What I should have shown was all 5. Then we've got Europe, Middle East, and Africa special events. And then we've got Latin America, with sports. So
Yep.
it's very interesting that there is no overlap in the regions. There's no repetition in the regions.
Everybody's different. Oh, I also wanna give a shout out. Can you show, sports? We just updated our category art. So, you'll notice, like, some of our category art has been slightly updated this year. We just updated that one to the giant finger sports sign, which I, like, really like. Some of them were inconsistent and kind of, like, we just wanted to have some cohesion for some of our different categories. So, that's new category art that just got launched, and it's so cute.
Now, I do have a question that I'm gonna have to ask the team that built this, whether or not they intentionally did not want repetition,
Yeah.
because it really is surprising that Grand Theft Auto is number 1 in the world, but it's not number 1 in one of the other regions, so my money is that they actually wanted diversity, and that, in fact, Grand Theft Auto may have been number 1 in one of the regions, because that
That is
seems
exactly why.
strange.
So
Okay.
you're on the money. One of the things that was important with our recap, because if you were to do like most hours broadcast, most watched, and you never like actually specified via region, a lot of things can be North America centric, which isn't really reflective of how global our company is. And so by saying like, hey, who has been like absolutely killing it in like Europe this year? That is an important thing to do. And we do that for TwitchCon as
No, but
well.
Mary, what I'm saying is, I bet you Grand Theft Auto was number 1 in one of the regions, but they
Probably.
didn't show it here as number 1 in that region
We
because
all
it
know
created
GTA is number
repetition.
1.
Yeah, yeah, because that way it gets repetition, so, all right,
What
let's
else do
keep
we
going.
got?
We got top tags of the year. All right, I think it is wonderful that, ADHD is one of our top tags of the year.
I agree. Neurodivergence is extraordinarily common. And I think that people finally getting their diagnoses and also just preventing a lot of assumptions or negative connotations with mental like dissociation or like neurodivergence is so valuable. And I love the fact that we as Twitch are really open and reflective of that in our
Well
community. We are open
well, now,
to
Mary
all sorts of different people streaming on Twitch, and I think neurodivergence is awesome and should be received and praised in our community.
Well, this is one that I actually have, have lots of, thoughts on because in fact, it wasn't until this year that I kinda had a realization, that I am squarely ADHD.
Hmm.
Um, it is, my kids actually said, "Oh, Dad," because they identify as being ADHD, and they said, "Oh, Dad, you are." I was like, "No, I don't think so. I've done this, I've done that, I've done this." And I've really learned a lot this year, and only as I've learned, actually, it was talking to streamers because I talked to streamers, and they would I remember one conversation in particular where a streamer talked about something that, they experienced and they identified. I was like, "Well, that kinda describes me to a T," and then another, and then I actually looked back on my childhood, and I actually wrote up a, piece that at some point I should put in a blog, where I had this aha about these points in my education
Mm.
where, I was absolutely ADHD, but something happened, and, the way I always think about it is, I hate the name, because I hate the term disorder because it doesn't focus on the superpowers. Because in fact, the thing about ADHD is it gives you superpowers, which I think is extremely well suited for streaming. That the ability to be talking and keeping track of chat and then gaming and all that, it requires a superpower, and often that superpower correlates with this. And so, and I think that's one reason why I like streaming. And so it's something that, and I've looked back and I've realized, oh yeah, that's absolutely the case. So it's very interesting. I think it is quite common every time I talk to streamers. And I think it's what allows them to be so good at what they do is the superpowers that it gives them. And I'm sure lots of people here, identify with that. All right,
I
we
think
should
that's beautiful. Thank you for sharing that. And I also think like we're just saying here, like this is not a rarity. The fact that ADHD is one of our number one tags says it's hugely reflective of our community, as is anime. It is this neurodivergence is as common in the Twitch community as anime and Pokemon. So
yes.
we need to know that that is who we are, and I think that's great. What else do we got going on here, Dan?
All right, let's see. Um, I can't read the go-to snack of the year, but I'm sure there we go. We'll keep going. Brushes with fame of the year. From Tyler to John Cena, Twitch has famous, and I'm not gonna go ahead and hit the clip. This is the clip. Oh, actually, it is a pretty good clip, and I think it'll play well. So let's see it.
I think it opens it up in a new browser,
No, it
so
didn't. But we don't have the audio. Let's see. Do I have the audio?
is it Oh, there it is. The best sleepover of the year. This was, our number 1 clip of the year. This is, what we also showcased at TwitchCon this year, the number 1 clip of the year, and I also love that, for our billboards in New York Times Square, we also showcased, who was clipping and things like that, so, for all you people watching and clipping, you could also be the clipper of the year. You don't have to just be in the clip, right? Like, there should be value associated with actually being the person who clipped, which is so cool.
Yep, and it shows that Twitch, and I think this is actually a great testimony to Twitch that it's a bunch of adult people acting like they're 12 years old in this clip, which is wonderful. And now let's see, let's click this one from Maya.
It's usually animal related if it's Maya.
Yeah.
It is a tortoise.
All right, then we'll get this one, last one. I am Slayance. Where is the
I am Slayonce.
where's
That's
the button?
that's a GIF. That's not a clip
Oh, that's a gift
because
because it's
that's
an
a
ad?
it was an ad that was on
Right.
the Super Bowl.
I was
Uh
wondering, I thought that was just an ad, and yeah.
well, Beyonce was pretending to be a streamer, but when
Yes,
Beyonce pretends to be a streamer, she pretends to be a streamer on Twitch. How
yes.
lucky.
All right, phrases of the year.
I already know what they are.
Okay, let's
It's
see.
"What's up, brother?" Because this is something, that Sketch says all the time, and it's kind of become a part of our lexicon is that we say, "What up, brother?" So that's a Sketch classic, made famous by Jinxie as well.
Mm. I saw both of them last night, actually. I played basketball with both of them last night.
That's great.
Mhm, mhm. That was a lot of fun. All right, games of the year. Here we go, Marion, and since you are the gamer out of us,
Yeah,
I'm gonna want you to give your thoughts on these games of the year. We've
sure.
got Hell Divers 2, and I know now we have a question because it's not gonna be interesting for me. It's so
Okay.
right here, we've got games of the year, we've got, um, eh, I'm gonna read them off, and then we're gonna have a question, and Chuck's gonna have to guess. Actually, I'll tell you the question. The question is gonna be, how many of these games has Mary played? That's the question.
Okay.
Okay, Helldivers 2, Fields of Mystria, Grocery Store Simulator, or it's Grocery Store Simulator in simulation games, Lethal Company, UFO 50, GTA 5. So, Mary, so we got 1, GTA 5, 2, UFO 50, 3, Lethal Company, 4, simulation games, 5, Fields of Mystery, 6, Helldivers. So, the largest number is 6. How many of these has Mary played this year? Chat, I want to hear from you. Okay,
Let's
I'm
see what
looking.
they
I'm
think.
looking. We got a 6, we got a 5. I
Lucifer
will
said 0. How dare you?
now if I was Mr.
I'm a
Beast
gamer,
If I
sir.
was Mr. Beast, I'd be giving away $1,000 to the people that get it right, but I'm not Mr. Beast. So, let's see. It's all over the place. There's not a consensus going here.
It is.
4, 5,
Well,
6, 3, 4,
I
3,
appreciate
4.
everybody else not saying 0. I have played many of these games.
Oh, you just gave a clue. Okay, I'll tell you my guess was gonna be 4. So, Mary, what is the
Sure.
number?
So, I've played Helldivers. It's my game of the year,
All
and
right, 1.
it's my most played game of the year.
Oh, I
I
guess I'm gonna
have
have to I'm Mary, we're gonna have to stream Helldivers together
it's
then.
very good. It's phenomenal.
Right, and
It's
will
my
you
number
teach
1 of
me
the
how to
year.
play it, Mary?
I will, yeah. I can teach you how to be a patriot.
Okay, so we've
It's
got
for
one.
democracy, Dan.
Okay.
I streamed Fields of Mystria when it was first came out. It is on early access, so I'm amazed that's on here. But like, yes, I
Okay.
did not play any simulation games this year, but I played a lot last year. But I didn't play this year, so that doesn't count. I have played Lethal Company. It's probably my number 4, 5th number 1 or like most played game this year, but it's also in early access. It's not out. I have played UFO 50. I've played all 50 mini games in UFO 50.
Wow.
I did not play GTA 5, so I've played 4.
Whoa, I got it right. I win. I win.
Yeah, I love UFO 52, Ash said hi. I'm glad that you got it. Like, these games are great. There's a lot of good ones in here. Some things to keep in mind as well that I also love about Twitch, as you so aptly noted, with like the fact that a lot of people used the same tags. A lot of these games are independent. And so something that's really cool is that it takes a massive team to make GTA 5. Like that is thousands of people. UFO 50 is made by one person who had like a collective of games. They also made Spelunky and Lethal Company, one person. Like, these are small teams that are killing it this year. Balatro is also
All
made
right,
by one
Mary, I'm
person.
gonna interrupt you because we gotta drop in on someone again,
Oh yeah,
right?
can I give you a recommendation of who to
You can
drop in
give me
on?
a recommendation, Mary. You know I always listen to you.
Oh, Dan, everybody heard that, right? Okay, I would love for you to at least see if it's possible. They should be in your collection if Leaks World is still streaming and available for you to drop in
All
on.
right, let's
Leaks
see,
World.
let's
And
see.
I can Discord you the name if that helps. Leaks World, L.
I'm not seeing them in here. Do you see them live?
Let me
Oh,
check.
there
I
they are.
was
Yeah, they are live. They are
You
live.
see
That was
them?
the first
Okay.
one.
Okay.
It's the first one.
Let's see if you can
Oh,
if you can drop in on them. Can I give you a bit of lore? I'm sure you know who this is, but if
I
you
do.
don't, maybe our chat doesn't. Leaks World, you might know from TikTok. They're also known as NPC Miles Morales, and they kind of rose to a lot of fame this year. And a lot of their work was on Twitch, and now they're streaming a lot on Twitch, which is awesome. And so I think that would be a really excellent person for you to drop in on, Dan.
All right, I just knocked.
Hopefully they see us. Um, so as I mentioned, this person is NPC Miles Morales, which is a person who has a lot of fame and success on TikTok, and rightfully so. They're so entertaining and they're so interesting and they're doing really cool things. But they've kind of blown up on Twitch this year. They're I'm amazed. They have 109,000 followers on Twitch, which is so cool. Especially considering that they're not like organic to Twitch. They started on TikTok. But they have a lot of friends on Twitch, including Kai Sanat. And I think that that absolutely can help when you're building your
Yo.
following in a new space. Oh, is it working?
Oh, he hears it. He's not joined yet. He's just realized it.
I'm glad that we're getting there. Hopefully this can work. I see people in
All
his
right.
chat talking to us.
Unfortunately, this browser on this machine, like I have to keep refreshing because the audio on the there we go. Now I see him.
I need a virtual camera. Allow. Camera is
Yeah,
elsewhere. Oh, hold
he's
on.
accepted. I think okay.
I hear.
Malik, can you hear us?
Yeah. Can y'all hear?
I hear
Chat?
you.
All right, good. Then I'm gonna mute your don't worry too much about the virtual camera, Malik.
As long as it
Okay.
works on
Because
your
I'm
personal
showing
stream.
I'm showing your stream on the stream right now. So our stream sees up and that may
Oh, you do see it. Okay.
yeah. I mean, if you want to fiddle with virtual camera and you know how to do it, but if you don't, just go with your stream. So Malik, how you
Okay.
doing?
I'm all right. I'm all right.
We got to meet
Good.
at the Streamer Awards.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
That was fun.
It's pretty cool.
Yep.
Uh,
So first of all, I don't know if you know who Mary Kish is. So Mary's here. Mary, why don't you introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Mary. I'm the head of community here, and we were talking about some people who've just done incredible things on Twitch, and you came up, so we wanted to say hi real quick. I hope that's okay.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. That's awesome.
And we
Hey,
wanted to bring you a Christmas present.
a Christmas present?
A Christmas present or a holiday present.
Okay.
I guess. Malik, are you ready for your holiday present?
Yeah.
Okay, I would like to welcome you to the partner program.
Let's go! W's in the chat. W's in the chat. This is a way to get partnered right here. What?
Yep.
This is crazy. Okay.
Yep.
Thank you. Oh my freaking God, dude.
All right.
Twitch is getting 10 subs. Yo, thank you.
And Malik, okay, we're gonna make this good. Malik, I think you need to do a dance, a partner celebration dance, and then I'm gonna have to do whatever dance you do. So stand up and do a partner celebration dance, and then I'm gonna
Okay.
same dance. So let me see what dance I'm gonna do.
Partner celebration dance. You want me to play music or no?
Do whatever you want, man. Give us a partner celebration dance, okay?
Oh my freaking gosh.
Right?
What?
Congratulations.
We need to get a good clip.
Yes. Yes. What? Let's go.
We're so proud of you. You've grown your audience and your community so well. So congratulations.
Okay, unfortunately, Bowser didn't
Let's
show me
freaking go!
but
Come on.
show me his dance, so I'll have to do my own partner dance, okay?
Hey. Oh my God.
Oh, I see
This
it.
is awesome. This was awesome.
All right.
Oh my gosh. All right.
All right.
Thank you.
Okay. And Malik.
Yeah.
Go ahead and when figure out your virtual camera, and I'm gonna drop in on you at some point while I'm streaming too, and we'll just hang out some. Okay.
Okay.
And then we'll get the virtual camera working. Okay. So figure out how to
Congratulations.
the camera, and then I'm gonna keep an eye out when you're streaming sometime. And over the holidays, I'll probably just drop in and say hi, and we can do some kind of collab. Okay.
Okay. All right. Awesome. Thank you.
Congratulations, dude.
Thanks,
Have a great
Malik.
one. Appreciate you. That's so awesome. That went so well.
Yep. All right. Now I'm going to go back.
That was beautiful. I think,
Yep.
to be honest with you, Dan, that might be like the single greatest example of why drop-ins are so fun, because there's no way that when you start your stream, you could possibly know that something like that could happen to you.
Yeah.
And it's just such a lovely experience to have like the CEO of a company say like, "Hey, you really earned this, and we're proud of you." And so here you're getting something you've earned, and I think that's really cool. That
Yep.
the audience got to enjoy it, and everybody here in chat, you were all there. Like you got to see this live, and no one really knew that that was going to happen. I didn't know when we started this stream that Leak would be live. So very, very random and very fortunate that we were able to make it work. But I think that's so cute.
Yep, very much so. And actually, when I was testing this yesterday, I looked and I saw Malik live, and I was tempted to drop in, and I was like, "No, we want Malik for the stream." All right, so let's see. We've got 11. Let's pick someone else. All right, someone is doing partner drops Christmas delivery 24 hours. So let's see. If they're doing drops, I'm not gonna. Let's see who are we gonna drop in on. Let's try. Oh, Gonathon Day. What is this one? I know what we're gonna do. We're gonna pick the smallest one right now. Okay.
Okay.
To make their day. I think we got a 57 here. Let's see. Oh, they're doing Call of Duty Warzone. They're in the middle of a game sometimes, that's disturbing, so I'm not gonna bother them because 'cause they're in the middle of the game right now, right? Partner push rate-a-thon. Oh, let's see, hold on, let's see, I suspect this is gonna be okay, so let's see. He's
Is
doing
it
the
the
partner push rate-a-thon, okay?
Zenny?
So, yes. Alright,
Okay,
so now
Zenny or Z, she is a spooky horror streamer with the cutest golden retrievers that retrieved her heart. You can join the bear cave where they're supportive and welcoming to all, and they enjoy and they said, "Welcome the sass." So this is a very sassy streamer. They are in the middle of playing a very beloved game called Dead by Daylight. Um, I wonder if they are a fog whisperer. A lot of people who are in this community are um, very committed to playing Dead by Daylight, which is such a good game, by the way. I think that they are aware of the knocking.
yes.
We will see as we get them set up. I know that Dan is working with them to see if we can get it set it up. I'm going to read a little bit more about Zenny. Spoopy horror variety streamer that mostly streams Dead by Daylight, of course, in addition to other scary games. Community focused and builds connections with
I think
friends.
you did. Do you hear us? Do you hear us? Okay, good, and let me see if we hear you. You do? Okay, good. I have you on the channel, so I'm gonna mute the channel, and I think we still go ahead and say something. Oh, we're not I don't think we're hearing you through guest star.
How
Oh,
about
it shows you being muted.
Oh,
There you are.
I just heard them.
Yes, you were
Hello,
muted.
hello.
Hi,
Hello,
Zenny.
hello.
Hi,
Zenny Bear, how are you doing?
DJ Clancy. I am doing fantastic. How are you?
I'm doing very well. Now, I noticed your title, so why don't you share what you're doing with your stream right what your plan is today on your stream?
My plan today is to play some Dead by Daylight with the
But yeah, I'm
community.
looking at your title. I'm
Oh,
looking at your
oh, oh, like
title.
the specific my Christmas wish. Yeah, no, my Christmas wish would just so happen to be making partner actually.
Well, it
Oh, we're
is
so
what a
glad you're getting your partner
small
push
world.
rate-a-thon.
Yes, it is a
Yes.
small world that, because 'cause we're here to give you a Christmas present, which is to welcome you to the partner program.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Oh my god.
So,
Oh my gosh. Thank you. I'm definitely very calm and collected right now.
Yeah. You don't have to be being a partner takes a lot of grit, it takes a lot of time, it takes a lot of dedication, and Zenny, you doing partner push rate-a-thons, you are involved in the Dead by Daylight community. It is so obvious that you are so super ingrained into the Twitch community, and so it's an honor to welcome you to the partner program. You should be getting your email,
Thank
you'll have
you.
to accept it, but congratulations!
Thank you, Mary Kish. Thank you so very much, you guys. I really appreciate that. Thank you for having me.
well, we
Yay!
appreciate and did you see the, I don't know, did the gift subs drop in?
Oh,
They're there.
oh my god.
There we
Yes. Oh my
go.
god. Oh my gosh, they are. Yes. Thank you. Oh my. That's so
We
generous.
That one's a stocking stuffer. Yeah, you gotta get a
Yeah.
gift and at least one stocking
No,
I
stuffer.
actually,
appreciate
this
that.
is what you should do for yourself, right? Okay, because go ahead and take the gifts and figure out the amount and then just buy yourself something specific for that amount as opposed to just being that way you can think, okay, is it as opposed to it just being, gift subs, it becomes a physical object that you can have on your stream that you can say Twitch gave to you this Christmas when you became partner.
I will
Aw.
forever cherish that. Thank you.
All right.
What a
Well,
amazing gift. Thank you.
and now
You're
I need to follow
welcome.
you. Okay, and then at some point, I will drop in maybe over the holidays to say hi and spend more time.
Absolutely. And happy holidays to you guys. Thank you very much.
Well, thank
Happy
you,
holidays.
and I love your decorations there.
Yeah,
Thank you. Thank you.
very
Very
holiday. We love
festive.
it. Yes, with a
Yes,
couple skeletons, which is my jam. I appreciate you.
just a few. Yeah, just a couple.
All
You
right.
guys, thank you.
Take care, Zenny Bear.
Have a great
Take
one.
care.
Thank you so much.
Bye.
Bye.
Aw. That was
All
so
right.
cute. That was a good one. I think,
Yes.
Dan, I think that's a good place to end it for the
All right.
drop-ins,
All right,
and I
Mary,
think,
you see
like, it
that
was a wonderful experience.
what Mary's telling me is we had 2 that worked really well. Let's end there. Let's not so with that, so then now
How
should
dare
we
you?
so Mary, we've got 5 minutes. Should we go back to the Twitch recap or should we go to my recap? Which should we go to?
I think we should go to your recap because you've also progressed a lot as a streamer this year, Dan.
All
And I
right.
also just want to remind everybody that while we are going to end just like Dan and I, Meg Cayley's Holiday Bonanza goes live with Frisk at 2 p.m. in like literally 5 minutes. So don't go anywhere. Stay right there. We have so much more holiday spirit, lots of really fun surprises for you. So more stream coming up. Don't go anywhere. Dan, let's judge you based on your recap.
Okay. Okay, let's see. Let's top tags in here. Let's make sure I have the right one here. This is the All right. Let's see. So, on my recap, 270 and we will see actually we should do a duel. That would be fun next year to have like a game where we play dueling recaps. So, um
Dueling
uh
recaps.
yeah, where you're guessing 279-hour stream, 117
Wow.
total streams. I feel good about that and
Good for
92 days.
you. That's a lot. That's a lot. In a 365-day year, you're streaming often, Dan.
Yeah,
You're
many
streaming a
times at
third of
night.
this year.
And to be clear for those watching, this isn't like I'm not, and while I'm right now I'm on the Twitch channel, but usually what it is I do my full workday, I do all the meetings, and then I squeeze some time in, and it's oftentimes with other streamers.
You're
So
active. You're
the
streaming a
top,
lot.
yeah, the top categories, okay,
Uh-huh.
were not that surprising. Just chatting, IRL, music, and Fortnite
Get
and
out.
special events. Well, it highlights that really where I spend all my time is just chatting in IRL because Artemis Frost, and this will be a good clip for Artie. Um, uh, she's invited me on at least 3, maybe 4 with the Women's Guild, where I've streamed with members of the Women's Guild. And so
Mhm.
that's why I've streamed, I think, maybe 4 times with Fortnite. So that means of the 117, and Fortnite was 4 of them, and I think special events was 1 of them probably. So, um, let's see, top stream of the year, 10.5 viewers. Tags of the year, not that interesting. Chat sent,
That's
my emotes.
That's 10,000 viewers, Dan.
Yes, I know.
That wasn't half a viewer. It's 10,000 viewers. Top emotes. I wanna
These
see
are
the
my
emotes that people use of yours. Do they use your emotes? Which
Yeah,
ones? Yep, here they are.
DJ, Clan Love, and then
Aw,
Cowboy, and then Wave, and Jam, and Pog.
that's cool, and you have
Okay.
the automatic, animations on there. Those are the animations that we let people have that
Yes.
kind of automatically emote, and you have, like, the shake on them. That's cool.
Yep, yep, and then we'll call out these folks as the top people watching my stream. I won't go too much into individuals.
Dan, your
So
PogChamp emote is so funny.
114 collaborations on 117 streams,
Good job.
okay?
Wow. A lot.
And it's spread out because look, the top ones are only at 3, which just seems odd, right? But so
Yeah.
114 different ones with the top 3, so that means I've collaborated with a lot of people if the top one is only 3. 516 raids received.
Wow, a lot
Um,
of rating.
yeah, and actually I was on stream with Miali Music today. So Miali Music, Mario, and GPTV, and I spread out my raids. You notice the top raids of 117, only 5 to 1 channel, 4 and 4. Okay. Um, and this is the one thing that I don't fully understand. I think it's because I raided and then they hung up. Somehow I have 119 raids sent.
You think you've rated more?
Well, I have 117 streams on 119 raids sent,
In
which
theory, you could raid but keep your stream going
that's true. That may have happened. And then I raided
because
someone
it's
else.
something that we do with raid
Oh, that
trains.
did happen. I raided and kept my stream going, and then but that person dropped off, and
Mhm.
then I raided again because that person, like, shut down right after I raided like, right when I raided them.
All right,
Um,
what's your
uh,
final piece of info from your summary? Because it's time to go move on to Meg's
I think
Holiday
we can move
Bonanza.
on. I think we can move on,
All
okay?
right. Dan, I am very impressed with your streaming history. You've obviously had a big year, not just running this company, but also streaming. I'm glad that you are a streamer. I think that that makes this place a better place to be, that you understand actually like fundamentally how it works. Hell, we even used drop-ins on this stream and Dan, you controlled it. So very impressive. Dan, what are your big plans for 2025?
Oh gosh, my personal plans or the company's plans?
Company.
Oh, yeah, that's a good thing. No, that's a good thing to end on. A lot of it really follows on in a lot of what we've been doing this year. So for me, ultimately, a huge part of what we need to do is help our creators and help them do what they love the most. A huge part of that is helping them grow. We're going to continue to invest in improving the Clips framework. We need to make it much easier for people after they stream to quickly find 5 good clips, share them both on Twitch and on third-party social media. The way I describe it, how we talked about the ADHD earlier. For me, when I'm done streaming, I'm ready to get up and I need to be able to do it quickly because if I haven't created clips by the next time I stream, they won't get created. So, need to make that super easy, and a big part of that is getting third-party platforms to maintain that connection with your community.
That's smart.
I think we need to keep making it easier to collaborate because often I think the foundation of discovery is people interacting on the channel page. Um, and we need to keep finding ways to help you make more money because a huge part of what makes Twitch successful is our ability to support our streamers and their ability to earn a livelihood off of Twitch. So a big part is features, and we're going to be sharing an update in January or February about some of the plans. So thank you all for being here.
Thank you all for watching. We have big plans in 2025, a lot more really wonderful events, and obviously TwitchCon is coming back stronger than ever. We have a lot of really fun stuff in store for 2025. But before that, enjoy your holiday season, have good
But
food,
now
hug
Twitch
your
isn't signing
fam,
off, everyone.
hang
So while
out,
we're saying
and enjoy
goodbye,
yourselves. Well, I'm saying goodbye because I'm
Mary and
out of
I are
here.
saying goodbye, but we've got something for you. So I'm going to
It's
stop
Meg's
streaming.
Holiday Bonanza. So you're gonna actually just end your OBS stream when we're
Yes,
done, and then the stream will
I know.
continue. So just wanted
Right.
to like say everybody have a wonderful holiday from both of us. We're gonna absolutely see you in 2025, and we have big plans for next year. But before that, please say hi to Meg, Kaylee, and Frisk for their holiday bonanza, and we will see you when we see you.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays, Dan.